Happy Earth Day, my friends. It's overcast today, quite breezy. I will put the microphone on shortly, but I had to come out to Loxahatchee. There's a bit of the sun. Just saw one of the ponds in the cypress boardwalk area that had more birds in it than I've ever seen, so we'll definitely finish up there. Thanks so much for being with me. It's a joy to share. Oh yeah, this is Mary T. Happy to be here with you. Very windy right now, so pardon the movement. We have a glossy ibis that for the moment I thought was a scarlet ibis with the beautiful red neck and back. Of course, scarlet ibis, for those of us who remember reading the story about scarlet ibis and how sacred they are. So on this Earth Day, it's a blessing to be able to see a scarlet ibis. Okay, glossy ibis in its scarlet phase. It's very windy today. And I think I have this place to myself, which is okay. Then it'll be me and the greenery, the clouds, and the birds, and hopefully seeing a critter or two. Here's a good spot to stop. It's got purple. This is known as pickerel, and it grows along the edge of the water. As you can see, right at the base of a beautiful stand of cypress. And just watching the cypress move in the breeze was so pleasant. I wanted to share that with you. Reminds me of our lying on the Sea of Compassion as the waves bob us up and down. But I'm thinking that the breeze moving the branches and the leaves also serves that wonderful purpose as well. Befriending the breath of the wind as well as our own breath. The wind flowing over our skin and our breath caressing us from within. Joy. Okay, here comes the sun with a little touch of sunshine glory on the waves in this canal. It's very, very windy as well, so I apologize if the wind is taking over. But the sun came out a moment, and that means enjoying the sunshine. Wind gusts have to be at least 30 miles an hour. Not going to knock me over, but I do have to plant my feet, just as we do when we meditate. Rooting and grounding ourselves in our feet as we sit or stand as we practice. This limpkin is very chatty. I guess I came a little too close to it and it's moving away. So we'll let you enjoy his conversation. These are a first for me. This is the western edge of this little canal. We have a gator. I'll get him in the image shortly. And there are beautiful purple, of course, flowers sticking their heads above what look like lily pads, but they're not lily pads. The wind pushes them back into this one western part of the canal. And they've grown where they're planted or floating, coming to the edge to make sure there are no snakes. Come on, St. Patrick, stay with me on this. And they're just beautiful. Some are blooming singly. Others have a nice little collection. And they're just floating in the wind. And I did say we'd show you the gator. There it is. On the edge. Sunning in the intermittent sunshine. Oh, he's moving just for us. Cool. He's floating into the water. Oh, he's a big one. Keeping his head above the water. There you go. And he's gone down. Let's take a moment back with these beautiful flowers. Okay, at the top of the levee, at the western side of the preserve. Got some birds, clouds, of course, a bit of blue sky. Some sunshine. Oh, that's a nice bit, a nice sunny spot on the grasses. At the top of the levee, the wind will be even stronger, 25 feet up. And again, planting my feet strongly, securing my presence, my focus. The sunshine on the top of the grasses is so beautiful. No sugarcane fires today. It'd be dangerous with this much wind. Just like purple, if it's yellow, I must stop. As you can see, the wind is blowing even this very low brush. I just made a passing comment to someone else walking on the levee that one of the benefits of this wind is many more birds are flying. It's always a joy to watch them fly because I would love to be able to fly myself with wings, not in a plane. See if we can grab some of them flying. There's more blue sky now than before. The sun is definitely less than intermittent. Fewer sunny times. But that's okay. It's all the more The ibis look like flashes of heaven when the light catches their wings. Sorry to make you dizzy. Just trying to catch some of these beautiful birds. Another one of the joys of walking on the levee is to be reminded that long before humans, other creatures lived in the sea and the ocean and on the land. So we have a beautiful fossilized scallop shell. And the fill on the levee, of course, are remnants of shells and other creatures. Enjoy the grasses dancing in the wind. And very high clouds, almost whispers. All right, so one of the paths at the northern end of one of the ponds was closed. It looked like they were pumping water, but I came across some of our favorite lotus. No mud, no lotus. So we'll take a moment to enjoy the beautiful white with yellow center lotus. It's very tall lily pads are the ones with the little yellow ball of a flower. They don't bloom wide like the white do. So I'm partial to the ones that open wide upon the water. Besides thinking that they are the stars resting from the heavens during the day, they remind me of possibility. We have an egret up ahead. See if I can bring it closer before we spook. Maybe hunting. They can stand so still as they keep their eyes out for their prey. Still has some of the mating plumage at the base of its backside. Very thin feathers. The ones that were sought over 100 years ago for people's hats. And they decimated many of the populations in Florida and Louisiana just for a hat feather. There's food in his neck, her neck. It's wriggling. They eat their prey whole, fish or insects. Gonna take off? Maybe. There he goes. awesome. Got a perch for a male Anhinga. He likes this perch. There's evidence of bird poop on the leaves of the lilies below. It must be mating season for what we call lubbers, grasshoppers. There he is. They are everywhere. Several have been squashed by people walking. And one was just on my foot again. Oi! I gotta go. Do you see what I see? We have deer across the canal on the agricultural side. It's been a while since I've seen the deer. See, we have an interbeing moment here. Yes, we just were seen eyeball to eyeball. But food is so much better. Let's see if I can zoom in just a touch more. Of course, we're not in the line of sight, I'm sure. But it's nice to think of being seen by another creature. Let's enjoy the deer. This very breezy day. Again, apologies for the unsteady camera. I'm on the cypress swamp boardwalk, watching all of these lovely specimens of birds. We have snowy egrets, they're the smaller ones. Great egrets, the taller ones. Roseate spoonbills. And wood storks. Someone was saying that this is one of the last remaining ponds of water just at the right height for these birds. So you can see that great egret over there is up to his or her haunches. So that's at least 2 foot deep there. And of course the roseate spoonbills, as we've seen, use their spoon-shaped bill to sweep back and forth for nutrients. And the snowy egrets are raucous. They do make lots of noise, but so does the great egret. See if I can get you over here to see what they're doing. Hunting, no doubt. Shoulders up, head down. It looks as if we do have, can I get them there? A little blue heron that is morphing. When they're babies, they are white. And then they start, see if I can start getting splotches of blue. Okay. They're fighting over for hunting spots, it looks like, and sounds like. Getting up here. That egret right in the middle is getting ready to hunt. See if it's able to convince the fish to come close enough. See if we can get that on video. It's a fight for territory and food. Again, a little wild kingdom, but without the alligators. There's our pileated woodpecker. I'll try to hold it still and follow where he goes. There it is. You can see the red head. This is worth all the mosquitoes, just for you. Let's listen to the woods and the cardinal. It's not so swampy today. It's very dry on the ground. Look what we have here. At the top of that. There be dragons. See if we can enjoy him for a little bit. Never seen him before. Mosquitoes have found me. Thanks again for joining me on my Earth Day 2022 in Loxahatchee. We'll finish it up here in my little butterfly garden behind the apartment. Yesterday I counted 25 caterpillars, monarchs. So let me give you a taste of them. The milkweed, Bledolea, and yes, as you can see, this milkweed has been annihilated, but in a good way. So thanks so much for being with me. I love sharing my world with you. We'll finish on the garden. Peace. We'll see you soon. God bless.